Hey everyone, what's going on? My name's Anthony, and in today's video, I'm going to talk to you how you can make extra money as a creative person. Now, especially in these current times, making extra money and having extra streams of income is really important. And I personally think it's really important to diversify where your money comes from. I've been doing this for the past year, and so far it's going well. Now, all of these methods to make extra money is really more aimed at people who are more creative, but there are a lot of things in this video that if you're not creatively minded, you can still do, and you can still make extra money by doing these little things. So let's just kick this video off with my number 5, Etsy. Now, Etsy is a great platform. I use it myself. I sell like CADs and vector-based images, so you can use them in your everyday design life. And I know a lot of my friends use Etsy to make extra money. Now, what can you sell on Etsy? You can sell anything on Etsy. So CADs, you can sell graphics, you can sell drawings, you can sell cushions, you can sell the different crafts that you do, pottery. And I've even got friends who sell spreadsheets on there to manage your day-to-day lives, your budgets, how much is going in and out. Honestly, you can sell anything on Etsy, and it's really, really easy to use. I've been using Etsy for a year now, and obviously what I sell is quite niche, so I sell different CADs and vector-based images, so it's a slower medium to go for. But I've got a friend who started to sell wax melts, and within her first month she had 32 sales, which is crazy to think that her shop's really new, and if she keeps going with it, she could potentially make a full-time income from just that one stream. I've got another friend who sells pottery that he makes, and that's just one of his hobbies, so he's making an extra income from something that he loves doing anyway, which is amazing. I think one of the great things about Etsy is, obviously anyone can set it up, and it costs literally next to nothing to do it. So when you upload a post, it costs, I think, well, it's like 22 cents. So in UK money, that's what, 15, 16p, I'm not sure. But it's really low cost to start it up. And then once you've made your first sale, you recoup that in one go. Etsy is really good because honestly, you can sell anything. Number 4, freelancing. Now, depending on what kind of contract you've got at work, you can do some freelancing on the side. I personally am not allowed to do freelancing with the kind of contract that I've got. Any kind of freelancing that's related to fashion, it's just like not allowed for me. But I can work on other things such as branding and templates for other people. When it comes to starting a new brand or a business, there are always going to be people out there that need logos and like website designs, or just different aspects of different things like creatively made up. And that's what I offer. It started out really with just offering it for a few friends, and I was doing it for free. But then as people were asking them friends, oh, where did you get that logo from? Oh, where did you get that image from? Oh, how did you get this done? They referred me, and then I started charging more for it. It's not a massive money earner for me at the moment because obviously I've got a full-time job, but if I wanted to go into it full-time, this could potentially be a large source of income. And freelancing is open to everyone, really. It doesn't really matter what you want to freelance in. If you're a secretary and you want to go freelance, that's kind of like temp working anyway, so that's what you can be doing. I think it's just looking at different things that you're good at and trying to pull things out that you can make money from. And that's the most important thing really when you want to kind of work on these side hustles or money-making ventures. And as I say, freelancing can be very lucrative. It depends on how much you charge an hour. I've got friends who charge £50 an hour, or they charge a day rate of like £350, which is incredible really if you think about it. I mean, what could you do with £350 a day? Oh my God, I would be loving life. £350 a day, can you just imagine earning that much? Oh God, just think of all the clothes that you could buy. It'd be amazing. Yeah. So my number 3, Fiverr. Now, Fiverr is a American-based website where you can log on and you can sort of come up with different packages basically, and you sort of basically sell your skills. So for me, obviously, I'm really good at drawing, I'm really good at CADing, I'm really good at kind of coming up with more of a creative kind of look to an image and all that sort of stuff. And people can email you and they just say, hey, can you do this CAD for us? And then you're just like, yeah. And it's usually, you can charge like anywhere between like £5 to £30 per item of work. But it's not only for creatives, as I've said before, you can sell your actual skills. So if you're really good at proofreading, you're really good at spelling, you're really good at grammar, and you can pull out their mistakes, you can hire yourself out as someone who can proofread emails or anything like that and earn money that way. So again, you don't have to be creative to use Fiverr. I think my favourite piece of work that I've ever done is kind of like Instagram posts for people. So it's just like generic editing of photos and things like that they don't really have the skill set to do yet, or they haven't learned it. So they can just send you like 5 or 6 images and you charge them like 30 quid just to put the colour balance right, or you can get rid of some blemishes, make teeth and eyes whiter, you know, things like that, just really simple things. It's a good little side hustle. Number 2, alterations. Okay, so this one is a bit more based on fashion. So I went to fashion university. One of the biggest things that was focused on during university was sewing skills. I learned how to construct garments, I learned how to alter garments, I learned how to, you know, make and cut garments out of pattern pieces and all of that sort of stuff. So I've got a real in-depth knowledge of how garments are constructed and put together, and alterations is one way of making extra money on the side. And sometimes the alterations are so easy. All it is like taking a hem up on, I don't know, a skirt or some trousers, you know, you need to make them a bit shorter, or you need to take a shirt in, and all this is just sewing a seam. You can pull together flyers and post them around your local neighbourhood, post them through letterboxes and doors, and offer up your services for alterations. I'm sure there's loads of people around your area that just wants like the trousers taken up or the shirt taken in or something like that, and it's just a quick, easy way of making money. And you don't even need expensive equipment for this. There's sewing machines on Amazon for like 20 quid, and hemming is so easy. Sometimes all you need is the double-sided hem tape, and you iron it on and then hand tack it through, and there you go, it's done. It's literally 20 minutes and you can charge anywhere between £5 and £10 per alteration. My number 1, Shutterstock. Now, Shutterstock is a website that a lot of creative people use. It's kind of like an image bank where there is like different downloadable vectors, images, photographs and videos that you just download. This is something that I've only just recently started using to its full effect. A year ago, I posted one thing and nothing happened for a year, and then suddenly I made a sale, and that sale was like 20 quid, just randomly for one post. Now, usually on Shutterstock, you only get 25 cents per sale. So again, it's an American website, and after it's converted into UK pounds, it's like what? 20p. But the great thing is, if you've got a lot of images that you want to upload, you can upload 5,000 images in one go. So say you really like taking photographs of the flowers that are in your garden. I've got a friend who takes amazing photographs of flowers and they're really detailed and beautiful. You can just upload all of them onto Shutterstock. If you've got 5,000 images on there, potentially a few of them are going to get downloaded. So get them on there. Not only is it good for photos, it's really good for vector-based images. So obviously I sell a lot of CADs and things like that on Etsy, but I've also put them onto Shutterstock as well. And they're the ones that are working for me at the moment. So yeah, it's photos, it's vectors, and it's videos as well. So again, if you're just out and about and you see something that you really like and you video recorded it and it's actually in good quality, you can upload that to Shutterstock as B-roll for someone. So there's a lot of YouTubers out there who download this kind of B-roll footage and use it in their videos. And again, that's what Shutterstock's for. It's basically a shortcut for people who are, you know, really, really busy and they don't have time to go out and get these things themselves. Like when I was working in fast fashion, I had to design, it could be like 60 or 70 things a week, and I literally did not have the time to individually draw everything. So for example, when we were doing sock designs, okay, it doesn't sound that crazy, but sock designs can be really complicated sometimes, especially when they're novelty and it's around Christmas and you just haven't got another idea for a snowman. You can go on Shutterstock, find many images of snowman and just download one, and then there you go. I always altered it a little bit, added a little slogan or something, but that's how generally people in fast fashion can get through the amount of CADs that they've got to do. Not everyone does do that. There's a lot of stuff that is drawn from scratch in fast fashion, but generally, when it comes to the more novelty stuff or, you know, the lower price items, Shutterstock is the best way to just get things going. Okay, so that is my top 5 ways of making extra money on the side of your normal job. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to click that beautiful red subscribe button down below. Please follow me on social media. My Instagram is Anthony James London and my Twitter is So Called Fashion. Please also check out my Etsy store where you can download CADs and vectors that'll help support you in your everyday design life. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if you like this video. Just tell me about it. Tell me what you liked. Tell me if you want more of these kind of videos. Top 5 seems to be stuff that people really respond to on my channel, so I might make more of them in the future. Let's see. But for now, that's everything. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, bye. Tra tra tra. Bye.